Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for July 4th, 2026. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting in this box, we've got the 1, 5, 6, and 8. So two ones look down, putting a 1 in one of these three. This one actually crosses this 7, 8. These two ones, they cross the 7, 8 here, putting a 1 in one of these two. Crossings are nice because they point, cause pointing, and so 1 is in one of these three. All right, how about the 5? Unfortunately, I don't see enough with 5. Nope. How about 6? We do have two 6s here, puts a 6 in one of these two. And then over here, nada. And then the 8. We do have two 8s looking in. That puts an 8 in one of these two. And then nothing else there. Any crossings? The 4 could, it doesn't. It would just be 2 and 9. We should keep an eye on this because 2 and 9 need to go in these three. All right. So that means these two are limited because they're not the 1, 5, 6, 8. They're not the 2, 9. So they're down to 3 digits max. I think it's all three of them. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. All right, so they're not 1, 2. They could be 3, 4. They're not 5, 6. They could be 7. They're not 8, 9. All right. 3, 4, 7. Let's move on to this box. 2, 8. Sorry, 2, 7, 8. So the two 2s look down, putting a 2 in one of these two. This is a filled box row, so let's just take a quick look at these. 3 is already placed. 6 is placed. 4 and 7 are not. So the 4 is in one of these two, which is going to point, putting a 4 down here. And then the 7 is in one of these two. That points. This 7, putting a 7 down here. All right. And then 8. We already got that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything with the 8. Anything else there? 1 and 5 look in. We already got the 1 crossing. 1, 5, and 9 look in. So the 9 crosses this 7, 8. Putting a 9 in one of these two. So these overlapping corner marks are telling us something. They're telling us that that is a hidden pair. One of these has to be 1, and one of these has to be 9. That's what the corner marks mean. And so that leaves us with a 1, 9 pair. Can't fit anything else there. So now these aren't 9. This 9 looks in. That places the 9 here. 2 ends up down here now. One of these two, which is points in with this 2. Putting a 2 in one of these 3. So let me think about these 4 digits. They are the 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this can't be 5 or 6 or 4. So this is a naked 3. And now the 4 looks in. 4 ends up in one of these two. So these can't be 4. This is a 3, 7 pair, making this a 2, 4 pair. What are the remaining digits? Sorry. We need 4, 5, 6. So this can't be 4 or 5. So this is a naked 6, and this is a 4, 5 pair. All right. 1, 2, 4 is what's left here. Oopsie. 1, 2, 4 is what's left here. This is a pair with the 8. 2, no. It's 7, 8. No. It's 6, 8. Okay, I got it right this time. Sorry, 6, 8. And then this is a triple. We have 1, 2. We need a 3. One of these two. 4. We need a 5. And then we need a 7. Ah, the 7 is placed. So that's the 7. That's the 5. That's the 3. Wow, this top band just kind of fell apart, didn't it? Let's scan the verticals of the new digits we got. Nothing with 9. 3 and 6. So these two 6s look in, putting a 6 in one of these two. Oh, these two digits here. 1 and 7. So the 1 can't go here. So this has to be 1. Oh, sorry, not 1 and 7. Darn. I misscanned that. It's 7, 8, which is not resolved. So this is a 7, 8 pair. Oops. Try not to do that. All right, so we had the 3 and the 6. So the 3s, put a 3 in one of these 3, and then the 6s we got already. Then we got the 3, 5, 7. So the 3s look in here, 3 in one of these 3. The 5s look down, along with this 5, placing this 5 here. And then we can follow up again, placing this 5 here, and we can follow up again, putting a 5 in one of these two. How are we doing on 5s? So we need a 5 here, here, and here. Okay, so not much we can do about that. So that was the 5. How about the 7? 7s are done. Well, in this stack, they're done. Okay. I'll move on to the next band then. So we got the 1. Oh, I didn't actually look at some of the... I didn't look at this 9. Yeah, these 9s look down, this 9 looks in. Placing this 9. These 2 9s look in. Putting a 9 in one of these 2. This should be limited because it's not the 179 border marks. It's also not 4 5 6. So it is a... Oh, it's not a 3 either. So it could be a 2, not 3 4 5 6 7. It could be an 8. So 2 8 only. And then... What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was just looking at these. So I think we got the rest of these. Now we'll move on. So these 2 1s look in, placing this 1. So that can't be a 1 anymore. Filled box row. So the 2 looks in, putting a 2 in one of these 2. That points in here with this 2. 2's in one of these 3. Nothing else with that. These 2 are limited. They're not 1 2 3. They could be 4, not 5. Could be 6 and 8. 4 6 8. That's 7 8. What about this 4? Anything? No. How about the 5 7 9? No. They're done in this stack. Okay. I think I'll move on to this last band, then we'll look more carefully at some of these rows and columns. So 4, 5, and 6 here. We got the 4s marked. The 5s are done in the band. 6s. Oh, we can place a 6. That's quite nice. That's a 6. These 4 digits are a 1 2 4 8. 1 2 4 8. So these aren't 4s. These are 1 2 8. This isn't 1. So this is 2 4 8. This is any of them, I believe. Yeah, and that's just what's left for the column as well. These are 1 2 7 8. So the 1's in one of these 2. This isn't a 2 or 8. So this is just 1 7. This isn't 7s. This is 1 2 8. Okay. So the 1's here, the 7's here. We have these 3s looking back, putting a 3 in one of these 2. If we look carefully, we'll see that the 9s were also limited to those 2. So this is a hidden 3 9 pair. You remember that removes anything other than 3 and 9, meaning we can't be a 1 in this cell, leaving just one place for 1 in the box. And then this is going to be a pair with the 7. No, it's not. It's going to be a triple. It's going to be 2 7 8. This can't be an 8, so this is 2 7, and this is 2 7 8. All right. 2 4 7 8. Yeah, this can't be 7, so this is 2 4 8 now. Yeah, placing the 1 actually put a 1 up here. Okay. That's why that got limited. Just double checking, I didn't find anything interesting. So we do want to look for the 3 in this column. I noticed the 3s here line up. Basically, where's 3 in this column? And it's going to be one of these 3. And that's going to claim removing 3 from all of these cells, because the 3 needs to be over here for the column. In fact, the whole column is 2 3 5 7. So this is 2 3 7. This is 3 5 7. Oh, but I have the 2's, the 2's pointing, so it's not a 2. It's just 3 7. I was wondering why the corner marks were not lining up. This can't be 7, so this is just 2 3 5. Okay. Anything else down here? Well, this 3 9 pair means this is 1 2 4 8. This can't be 2 or 8, so this is 1 4. Oh, it's not 1 either. So the 1's point, and they're not 2 1 2. So they're not 1 2 or 8. So it's a naked 4, and that leaves 1. It's not a 1. It leaves 2 8 here. The 4 gives us the 5 and the 4 here. Now these 5s look in. 5 helps. Puts a 5 in one of these 2. The 4s we already have. This column is down to 1 6 7 9. This can't be 1 7 or 9, so it's a naked 6. And that places the 6 in this box as well. So this is not a 1. This is 7 9. 7 8 7 9. What should I look at? All right, let's look for some low-hanging fruit to mark. I'm not seeing anything obvious. How about columns? There's got to be something here. 2, 4, 7, 8. So, oh, yeah, 9 in this column. Where does it go? Because this can't be 9. None of these are 9. So the 9 goes here in the column. Hidden single 9. That makes that a 3, and that's 7, and that's 3. So these 9s then. Put a 9 in one of these two. We got the 3 and the 7. 7 actually is in one of these two. Ah, that's actually quite nice. Okay. So this 7 looks down, this 7 looks in, crosses this 1, 6. Whereas 7 in this box, it's one of these two. That's going to have to point down. This can't be 7. If we want a 7 in the box, we can't put it down here too. And so that's a 2, that's a 7, that's an 8. That gives us 7, 1, and 2. That gives us the 8. Up here we get the 8, the 4, and the 6. We get our 8, 4, 8, 6. This is the 2, 1, and 4. We get the 9 and 1. That's, oopsie, that's 7. So this isn't 2. That doesn't seem to do much. Down here we get the 3, though. That's 5 and 7. So now this is the only place. This is the only place for 5, and this is the only place for 3. It gets us the 3 and the 2 here, and whatever this is. The 8, the 1 and the 2 here, whatever this is. The 9 places the 9 here. We need 2s, 4s, and 8s. So this is the 4. That's 2 and 4. That's 2. That's 8. And we're done. All right. That puzzle just collapsed after finding the hidden 9 in this column. That was nice. Had some crossings, had some hidden pairs. But yeah, it wasn't too bad today. How'd you do?